Hello and welcome to part 3 of the MURO drawing tutorial. In this part we're going to add detail into the ruins and to the rocks. Now what we need to do is add a new layer and call it ruin details. Well, if you're not doing this picture then just call it building details or rock details, whatever, but I'm just going to call it ruin details. Now the light source is on the left side of the ruin, as you can see. So we're going to have to add shadow to the right side, with the side that's facing away from the light source. So just pick the colour of your building and then make it darker in the colour palette and just shade down the sides and the bits that are facing away from the light. I'm doing the same on the rocks as well. It just adds a more sort of 3D looking effect to the scene. And doing it on the rocks in the distance as well, so they stand out more because you couldn't really see them in the beginning. Now I'm going to add a sort of faint sort of brick texture to the building, just to make it look more like a building rather than just a flat surface. Obviously, if your building isn't made of brick, then you could probably do the building colour on a separate layer and then add grain to it so it looks more sort of gravelly. I don't know, you could mess around with that and see how it turns out. And just add in a few lines here to make it look like it's made of bricks. Obviously I could add more detail to it, but it's unnecessary for now. But if you've got plenty of time, then go wild. You can do what you want with it. Adding a bit more shadow, defining it more. Just make the rocks stand out a bit more as well, so they don't look too blurry. Because some of the rocks there you can actually see, which kind of bugged me, really. Which is why I'm making them stand out a bit more now. Now I'm just defining the darker edges of the rock in the distance, just so you can see them against the sky and the sea, because they weren't really standing out that much in the first place. But when you add detail to the sea, then they'll stand out a lot more. Now we're going to do the ID on the buildings and the rocks. So again, we get the splatter tool, make it really, really small, and just do like a sort of dark green, and just do sort of hanging, like, imagine vines in a forest, sort of like that. And it looks, and when you do that, it'll make it look like small leaves or something hanging from it, or overgrowth. So just make it hang off the edge of the building and give it a bit more character. I'm going to do some on the rocks as well. This might be good for a sort of forest scene, like a sort of ruins in a forest or something. You could use this effect in there. Now I'm just gonna pick the same, or make the same colour as the lighting, sort of the grass. Remember the grass I did in the distance? It's sort of greeny yellow colour. Well, I'm going to make that colour again now and just add it to the ivy on the sides that's facing the light, just to make it stand out a bit more. And I think I'll add a bit of red, sort of fruity bits to it as well, sort of like, just to make it look like it's growing plants or something. I think I went a bit too red there actually, it must be a darker red, but it's alright. I'll drag it down a bit so it's underneath the lighting and underneath the grass in the front, and that's pretty much done now, the ruins. And now